my pleasure now to introduce to you President of Canadian Shiatsu Society of British Columbia, Judy Thompson, for the opening remarks.
Legislative Assembly of British Columbia for equipment, and Mr. Seiichi Otsuka, General Consul of the Consulate of Japan in Vancouver. Honored guests, and ladies and gentlemen. As Angela has said, we are celebrating today with the 15th International Shiatsu Conference, the 10th anniversary of the Canadian Shiatsu Society of BC. As well, we're celebrating the 80th year of diplomatic relations between Canada and Japan. So with the aim of popularizing Shiatsu, as originated by Tokujiro Namikoshi, the previous 14th conferences have been held in countries around the world. Those countries being Japan, of course, where the first one was held, Italy, the United States, Taiwan, Canada, where this is actually the third time we've had it in Canada, China, Germany, Spain, Malaysia, and Australia. And I hope I haven't forgotten any. So while we're on the subject of popularizing Shiatsu and looking at all the people out there today, I'd say that we're doing pretty well. Yesterday, we had a very successful day at the big library downtown with all the volunteers giving free Shiatsu treatments to, we counted last night, 405 people. So that's pretty amazing, and I think all the volunteers and staff who worked so hard should be very proud of that fact. So yesterday I talked to several people after they had received their Shiatsu, and they were almost in a state of disbelief as to how much better they felt and how effective their Shiatsu treatment had been for various conditions that they had. I talked to one woman who said she had had back pain for 3 or 4 days, and that was all gone just after a very short Shiatsu treatment. So she said, I can't believe it. I think I'm going to cry. Right? She was so happy, actually, cry with joy. So that makes all the hard work and all the hours of training and the practice that we've all done worthwhile when you get feedback like that. So besides the group of about 50 experienced Shiatsu practitioners that are here today, many of whom have come from Japan, we also have gathered a very large number of people. I don't have the exact count, but I know it's over 150 people who have never done Shiatsu before, who've come today to learn for the first time about Shiatsu. So you'll be learning Shiatsu theory and actually starting to do hands-on Shiatsu practice. And that's very exciting for all of us. So I'm going to tell you 3 things that you'll hear again, I'm sure, from your instructors today. The first thing is the definition of Shiatsu, which we all need to know, and I always tell the students you have to memorize it. Well, it's a hard thing to memorize, but you need to at least know the gist of it, so that when someone asks you, what is Shiatsu, you at least have an answer for them. So the definition comes from a book that was first published by the Medical Department of the Ministry of Welfare of Japan in 1957. And it's now recognized by the current Ministry of Health, Labor, and Welfare. And Shiatsu is actually licensed in Japan by the national government, so it has a high status in Japan, similar to what we have here in BC for the registered massage therapists. So the book is called The Theory and Practice of Shiatsu, and it states the definition as Shiatsu technique refers to the use of fingers and the palm of one's hands to apply pressure to particular sections on the surface of the body for the purpose of correcting the imbalances of the body and for maintaining and promoting health. It is also a method contributing to the healing of specific illnesses. So specifically, and secondly, I would like to point out that in the definition, the use of the fingers and the palm of one's hands is stated, and that means that really we don't use other parts of our body to apply pressure. Some other types of therapies do use, such things as elbows, knees, feet, and so on. And we say bony parts of the body. But specifically in the definition of Shiatsu in the Japanese Ministry of Health, it states only the hands are to be used. And thirdly, the definition states to apply pressure means pressure only, pressing. No rubbing, no stroking, no pulling, pushing, etc. So pressure only applied to the body. So these three features distinguish Namikoshi Shiatsu. So I'm going to leave you with my very favorite quote from Tokujiro Namikoshi, the founder of Shiatsu, and that is, "The heart of Shiatsu is like mother's love." And that's what really sold me on Shiatsu when I first heard that. So I hope you will all enjoy learning Shiatsu today, and that you take something away that you can share with everyone else out there in the world. Thank you.